was love at first sight. You don't have to be all pretty and beautiful. How Indians are influenced by cinema. Yes, let's hope that I make India proud.
So hi Sini, you are representing India at the Miss World 2023 pageant. Tell me, what has the journey been like?
Well, the journey has been interesting, a roller coaster of emotions, because I like to call myself an accidental tourist. Because all my life I never planned on being this stage. Of course, I look at Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra. I also wanted to strut my way through the ramp, but never thought that it was possible one day. I started my journey with accountancy. I was a marketer, and I used to love dancing. So my world, it revolved around this: my family, my education, my professional life, my hobby. And during the midst of COVID, I started teaching dance. And that's when I realized that there's a lot to life when you give it to others.
Right.
There was a new purpose, new meaning to life. And when Miss India happened, of course, there was a misconception that Miss Indias are just a beauty contest. And when I entered the world of Miss World and understood pageantry, it was love at first sight. I understood the deeper meaning of it, understood what the purpose is. You don't have to be all pretty and beautiful to be a Miss India or a Miss World. It is a lot more deeper connection with your inner self and understanding how you could serve your purpose to the world.
A lot of times, the pageant winners are called beauty queens. What is your idea of beauty?
Well, my idea of beauty, like I said, because there are 170 countries running in this competition with different culture, with different skin color, with different facial features, and everyone's beautiful in their own way. So it's so subjective to compromise beauty with outer looks. For me, it's more of what aura does she take when she enters the room? What is her personality? Is she hospitable enough? Is she serving to the world? Is she having that little purpose in her life which is beyond herself and her beauty of outer look? So for me, it's in looks over outlooks, if I could suffice in a sentence.
Who has been, you've said that, you've seen Aishwarya, the former beauty queens, but who exactly has been the inspiration in your life?
Okay, let me tell you, being a part of this beautiful legacy is an honor. I am grateful because I have some remarks and benchmarks to put up.
Yes.
But if you would ask me one name, of course Priyanka Chopra, because I do resonate with her principle. She's very outspoken. She abides by her principle, abides by her values, and I feel that I am also somewhere where through this purpose, through this journey, I would want to voice out my opinions, voice out what I feel is important, and she's been one source of inspiration for me.
And would you want to follow her footsteps into Bollywood?
Of course.
And then Hollywood?
Of course, why not? See, for me, however you give it back is important in any way possible. For me, I know how Indians are influenced by cinema. I'm sure I want to pursue the field of cinema industry, and yes, I do feel that you become a brand altogether because like I said, cinema is heart of Indians, and once you create that brand, you can do anything in life.
Since you say that you do aspire to become an actress or get into this field of cinema, the portrayal of women in cinema is a very controversial.
Correct.
It's been controversial ever since cinema came into being. What is your opinion on that?
I'm sure your questions, there must be a list of questions where who's your favorite director, who's your favorite, who do you want to work with? For me, there's nothing like that. For me, it's more of the script and how could I create an impact.
Right.
I think the audience needs to, when I am watching a film, if I see a suppressed role, I know what not to behave. I know I objectify it in a way where I put myself in that situation and how I could better the situation. So yes, the portrayal can be better, and I hope that I choose, and I am fortunate enough to choose movie scripts where I could get that power of inspiration for everyone out there.
The Miss World pageant is being held in India after 28 years. Do you feel additional pressure?
No pressure at all. I think it's a responsibility because it's happening in India. There are girls who are coming from 117 countries. They're coming to an alien land. They have hundreds of questions. So it becomes a responsibility for me to address each and every query. But I'm more than excited because, I'm a traveler. I love exploring places. I love exploring new people. I love meeting new people. Imagine the entire world has come to me. So I think I'm more than excited for this. And yes, let's hope that I make India proud Not only by getting, I hope, by winning Miss World, but also keeping our Indian hospitality standards to the point.
Right, and you said so many, the winners from so many countries have come here
Exactly.
to participate at the Miss World contest. Now, how has your experience been introducing them to the Indian culture?
Well, they are fascinated by us. And first of all, let me tell you, they are fascinated by the food cuisines. I mean, it's a little spicy for their palate, but they're enjoying every bit of it.
Right.
And like, they have so many questions like, oh, Delhi is like this. But they maybe a few of them visited Bangalore and they're like, it was different. And when they come to Mumbai, I'm so excited to take them through Mumbai. I told them India is a living monument. With every state that you enter, you feel that you've entered a new nation because of our diversity. So yes, they're super excited. I can't wait to show them around and I can't wait for them to taste everything that India cooks and has.
And what have you learned from the girls?
Well, there's so much that I've learned. One thing is that when you are in a competition and when you spend so much time together, the competition is not with each other, the competition is within yourself. How you can better yourself and how you can be the best version of yourself on that stage. Because I don't have to updo any one of the girls, I have to updo myself. And with a dash of luck, I hope that I shine bright on that Miss World stage.
There is this anecdote of Priyanka Chopra that I recall after you spoke about, how there's the competition within yourself. There's this anecdote where she's talking about at the Miss World stage, when she was going for her finale, something, her dress sort of came apart a little bit, and then there was somebody else who was pinning it up and all of that. So is that sisterhood there behind the scenes?
Definitely. So I'll tell you a story. I have two stories. One where Miss Thailand was my roommate and she came in really late. She came at 2 in the night and we had a 5:30 morning call time.
Oh.
So, okay, she comes, settles. She has 1 hour of sleep and I knew that poor thing will have some trouble. So I kept a makeup remover and some clothes ready for her, saying that you don't have to open your bags. We can do that in the morning. So once you come there, it just becomes very sisterhood. Like the sisterhood comes within you, and you have no feelings of jealousy because at the end of the day, you know that it's only human to be nice.
There are benchmarks for you to live up to. How much do you think you want to not replicate your predecessors, but what have you learned from them?
So again, I like the best learnings that I've gotten is that everyone is unique. They have their own USPs. So being your authentic self and then presenting yourself, that will take you to the higher road, to the path of success. But there are a few things that I would really like to learn from these beautiful queens from our country is that they know how to inspire people. They never leave the aspect of inspiring and aspiring people, and that is what I want to do in life. That's it.
What would you say you will do when you win the Miss World pageant? If and when you win.
I'll go hug my mom because I know she'll be crying her eyes out. I still video call her every day just to give her updates, and then suddenly a tear rolls down saying, I'm so proud of you. That's achievement.
If you win the Miss World crown, or whether or not you win it, what would you want to do after the pageant?
Well, like I said, accidental tourist. Whatever opportunity at that point feels perfect to the direction of my life would be something that I aware. If I win Miss World, I would definitely want to travel across with Gem and the entire Miss World organization, understanding, knowing that what the world needs and being there. Because, just a story to share, I had gone to one of these NGOs with some blankets and some, necessary materials that they needed. This beautiful grandpa came to me and he told me that, Beta, I don't need all of these. I just need some time. I don't have someone to sit and talk to. Imagine traveling across the world, spending time with such people. That is beautiful, and that's what I want to do, even if I don't win Miss World. Yeah, that would be that one thing that I would want to do and inculcate in myself.
There's 117 countries, you say, over here, and you're representing India. What message would you want to give out?
To the
world?
To the world? To the youth, I would just give one message that I know in the midst and the age of social media, there's a pressure to be picture perfect. There's a pressure to be perfect. Nobody on social media shows vulnerability. And that really takes a toll on your mental health, on your physical health. So whoever's watching me out there, pace down. Life is just planned according to your destiny. All you have to do is keep your head right in the game and be kind at your heart. The world is waiting for the wonders that you do.
Right. Before I let you go.
Yes.
Not my time. But since you spoke about social media, I also want to ask you, how much of the comments. Do you read the comment section?
I do.
And how much of the positive and negative do you take from it?
See, I do believe that my head is straight in the game. I know that I'm a kind person at heart. I know that I've done never nothing wrong. If there's a positive criticism, I do take it and I do apply in my life. If there's a negative trolling, I do try to ignore it. But I know that there are people who are not very strong-headed, which is why it is my earnest request to everyone on social media: be kind. You never know what a person must be going through, what a day a person must be going through. Just be kind and help people out on social media. When you put your opinions out on social media, make sure that it helps them to become a better person rather than pulling them down.
And what are your thoughts on body positivity, the campaign that goes on social media? And a lot of times people are also body shamed on social media.
I do agree with the entire concept of body positivity where we stand on social media. It is so important to understand that everyone is unique and everyone is beautiful in their own natural texture and shape. But I do promote healthy living lifestyle. So with that, if the social media understands the thin line between body positivity and healthy way of living, I think the world will be a better place.
Thank you so much, Sini.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure
so much.
speaking with you.
Right back with you. Thank you so much.